Something that stood out to me in Cambodia was that when we visited our sister school and we saw the sign that said donated by their sister school in Australia, and we got to meet all the kids and see how excited they were to learn and that we were visiting them. And I suppose you could tell the difference between the children who are at school and how much that they appreciated this this new world that they were being introduced to. And I think that's really special that we are able as a college and a community to give that to another community over in Cambodia.
But the joy in the classrooms was absolutely palpable. The students were happy to be there and their clothes were clean and they were as neat as could be. But what really made an impact was the number of children that perhaps couldn't attend the school, that there was no room for them in the school because it was already really full, and there were children actually outside and standing at the windows, and I know they were there because they were really excited to see the people from Australia, but there were also students that couldn't make it to the school because there was no room for them. So there was that section of the school that was quite new, but then there were also still students in the old part of the school. And that part was just like a wooden shed that had no walls whatsoever. And so the students were sitting there, 3 or 4 to a bench, writing with a piece of chalk on a little slate board there. And regardless of the weather, they would have been there, whether it was raining, whether there was, wind throwing up dust all over them, they were there. And I guess the money that we've sent over, that we've raised for them, has enabled them to build more buildings, which means more students can then go to school. And I guess also I was taken aback by the distances that they travel as well. I know that a lot of the money was also spent on bikes to get the students to be able to go to school because distance was a major factor. They couldn't walk the distance, so the bikes have really helped as well.